The thing that impressed me the most with Wagstaff Crane was their willingness and ability to do whatever it took to get the job done safely and in time.
They have enough cranes that we don't have to plan that much. That's the good thing.
They can get me a crane practically whenever I want, any size of crane practically whenever I want.
Usually they can get us a crane whenever we need it. In a lot of cases I work all over the country and I'll go into another city thinking that I can just pick up a crane, and I'll call them up and they'll say, oh yeah, maybe in a couple of weeks. They spoil us, they really do.
They were very versatile with the cranes they had. They had many cranes of different sizes, and their availability was very attractive to us.
Their forte around here is they have the big cranes, and they're mobile also.
What I like about them is they have truck cranes. So if you want a crane out here tomorrow, they can have it here tomorrow.
Here in this valley we have Wagstaff Crane, and they have 550-ton cranes that we can mobilely roll into a job, put them together within a few hours.
Unlike a lattice boom where it takes 8 or 10 trucks just to get all the pieces out there. Plus it saves you a lot of money because you don't have to pay that big in and out fee.
Probably the most thing is the friendliness of the crane operators towards everybody they're working with.
They were friendly. They would get out of the crane and help you. Like if you were taking the jib on or off and they had this other operator that wasn't doing anything, he'd be right out there with you with his gloves on, swinging a hammer just like somebody else.
They got to supply us with a crane and operator, and we only got charged what we used. And we wouldn't have to hire an operator and let them sit here not doing anything when we didn't have anything for them to do.
I could tell our operator, would you call Jim? Like at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Could you call Jim and see if we could get something for in the morning? Maybe that might be rigging or a spreader beam or another crane, and it was always here in the morning when we got here.
We had a lot of complicated picks. Their operators were very knowledgeable, very smooth, what we would call in the field. They weren't banging stuff all over the place. They knew their equipment, and they knew where the pieces had to go in the puzzle. They were very professional, and at the end of the day, it was a safe project with Wagstaff.
We go on some job sites that are really safety conscious, and a lot of rules and regulations, such as Thiokol, Kennecott, and you just don't walk on there without having a good safety record. And we go in there with Wagstaff Crane.
They were all good operators, and they knew the book work. They knew everything they needed to know. As far as the charts, the rules, how close you can be to this, how close you can't be to this. They all knew what they were doing.
Of course, all Wagstaff operators are NCCCO certified to even run a crane, and if they don't like it, they won't do it. Your word's guaranteed word. Doesn't matter who comes up. If it's Ron, Jim, Mike, Glenn, I've had them all come up and look at jobs. Give me price quotes, give me mob charges, handshake. I get the actual bid. It's exactly what they say. Get the bills, exactly how it is. They don't try to mess around and try to add more hours on or different crane rates, nothing. When we handshake on it, it's what it is.
And they'll work with us any way they can, and they've been pretty good that way for us.
I dealt mainly with Jim Wagstaff, very old school, down-to-earth guy. Came out several times to run through stuff with us, We finally signed contract and we got underway. Jim was always there at a phone call away. He would come out and always help us assess the situation, send us crane charts, configurations, how to do stuff, and he was always there for us no matter what time we called.
I would like to work around them again. I hated to see them go because they were a lot of help to us.
The ease of Wagstaff doing their job and working with everybody, you can't complain one bit.
They went above and beyond as far as a crane company.